Create a Among Us character in Adobe Spark. I want you at your home screen, I want you to choose the quick, easy option on the front, the Instagram post. So let's click the Instagram post and we're going to make our um, Among Us character entirely out of icons. So we're going to go to Add Icon and we're going to look for a rounded rectangle. So let's go with the one that's a little bit skinnier and long. We can choose our color now, so let's go ahead and figure out I want my Among Us guy to be kind of like a really nice teal. And let's go back up to the icon option and we are going to, actually click on the little side and rotate him straight up and down. I'm going to move him into place. Now we're going to duplicate this shape and we're going to make it smaller to give us our legs. So let's go ahead and we want to, because it's a rounded rectangle, we don't want to have it to where we're down here and we've got this gap here. So let's go ahead and move it up to where we've got a nice straight edge. We're going to duplicate this smaller one and do the same thing on the other side. So our Among Us character's looking kind of cute. We're going to duplicate this shape one more time, and this time we're going to rotate it around back horizontal, and we're going to bring it up here for his mask. So that won't work with the color, right? We have to change the color of this one. So I'm going to click on the color, and then they change the current color. I'm going to double click on there, and I'm going to move my little circle to where I get a lighter version of the same color that I have. So let's go. We almost want it white, but not quite. All right, so I'm going to save that. That's looking nice. Next, what we want to do is we want to add a shape that's going to look like his little oxygen pack in the back. And the thing that I thought of, and you can think of possibly something else, I was thinking of a bottle. So let's Google the icons bottle, and you have to find one that's kind of really thick because we're going to have to hide the stem of it but still have some parts showing. So I'm going to try this one up here, and it's got some little knobs on it. If you want to continue to look for one that doesn't have the knobs, you can do that, but I'm going to just go with this one for now. I'm going to flip it vertically so it's going the opposite direction. I'm going to change the color to be the same color as my Among Us character, and I'm going to move that into place and then click on the icon option and change the order. I'm going to send it all the way to the back so that way it's not covering my mask in the front. Alright, so next one I want to do, he's looking kind of cute. I want to add a nice little highlight here. So let's go and we're going to go to Add Icon and let's go and look for a line. So with the line, we're looking for a line that has a kind of like a rounded end to it. What I would prefer. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a rounded line. Let's see if that's an option. I'm going to go back to my rounded rectangle. And see, I saw an option earlier. Let's see if we can find it. No. Let's look at oval. I think it was actually in oval. So let's look at oval, and I think I scrolled down quite a bit and saw something that was going to work for a little highlight. Here it is. Okay, so we've got our little oval. We're going to add that, and we're going to make it really, really small. I'm going to need a lot smaller than that if it lets me. And we're going to put a little highlight and change the color to white. And I want to duplicate, let's not duplicate it, let's add a little circle. So let's go icon and add a circle. And let's get a solid circle. We want it to be white again. We're going to change the color to white. And let's make it really super small. move that. We might need to move it into place before we make it as small as we need it. There we go. Oh, it's not wanting to stay as small as I want it to be. That's all right. What we'll do is we'll make our oval just a little bit bigger so they kind of match up. All right, so we've got a highlight on our guy, and the last thing we want to do with our Among Us character is we want to customize it. So now you can have fun with it and add things to it. So you can dress him up, we can add a hat. So I know in the game there's a lot of people that add a hat, so you can look for a specific hat you're looking for. I know there is a cowboy hat. Let's see, we might want to go with, see about this one. We might need to switch that around. We'll flip it the other way. You might want to add a hat to him. You can change the color of the hat. I personally want to add some flowers to mine. So I'm going to go and I'm going to search for an icon for flowers. And I'm going to find some cute little flowers to put on my Among Us. And let's go, I'm going to put these on here. All right, cute. So let me go ahead and put my flowers, and I'm going to change that color to a nice pink color. And there's my Among Us character. So once you're done with your Among Us character, let's go ahead and make sure that we select all the pieces. So you're going to hold down Shift and select each one of them. And once you have them all selected, you're going to, and I'm not able to pick up those lines, so we might have to move them individually. But let's just make sure before you end that you're going to center your Among Us character nice in the middle. We can grab that line now, hopefully there we go, and move that over. Let's give him a nice base really quick. So let's go to Add, Icons, find an oval, and let's find a narrow oval. This one might be a nice one. Pull that in there. Get a little bit bigger. We're going to range it, the order, and send it all the way to back, and then change the color. So I'm going to give it, let's go with, actually let's try, kind of liking that color. All right, so we gave him a little anchor, and now we are finished with our Among Us character. Lastly, you're going to download, well, before we download, you're going to change the project name to your first name _ Among Us. And now download as a JPEG, and you're going to upload your JPEG to Teams for grading. I hope you have a wonderful day.